everybody. You are tuning in to our first ever podcast called VibeCheck. Let's get a round of applause for VibeCheck. Now, you're probably wondering, you guys make TikToks. What are you guys doing here making a podcast?
Yeah, right.
What are you going to do, talk about life and stuff? Yes. We got a lot of passionate stuff to talk about, and it all started on a dark, cold, stormy night back in 19...
Something like that.
That sounds right. That sounds
Yeah. But honestly, no. So right now we're in Los Angeles. We just got back from a road trip, and we're settled here. We're living here now, and coming out here, I know I want to do something new, and I know these boys are looking to do something new.
That's right.
Hey Shane, I think it's a good idea to maybe introduce Nick.
I'm Shane Nagy, and I don't care about my friends, but now I do. Speaks.
What's up, guys? My name is Robbie J. Bobby. I'm super passionate about this, and I'm very excited to get started. So, what's up, Nick?
What's up, guys? Nick P. McEwen. I'm doing this because I'm trying to find my passion, so very, very excited to get this started.
This is why I introduced him. You're always full of shit, man. But anyways, so here, past month or two, a lot of life changes, a lot of lessons learned. Tons. And, thinking and reflecting on stuff, we would find ourselves a lot of times on phone calls, just talking life advice and just having a right, strong mindset. And straight up, it was basically kind of like, dude, if someone could hear these phone calls, like, people would avoid making the same mistakes we made and then take what we learned and run with it and, like, not have to do or deal with any of the,
Yeah, so
troubles.
basically, instead of having a 4-hour phone conversation, thanks a lot, we condensed it down to 15 minutes for
and
a
just
podcast.
throw it on a camera and post it on MySpace, all the biggest platforms. So yeah, that's basically the gist of why we're doing a podcast, because we want to help people, and you guys will find a lot in these upcoming podcasts. We're gonna do 2 a week. The theme is gonna be positivity, because we were thinking about doing negativity. We feel like it just pisses people off. I just want to be like a point. Anyways, so VibeCheck. Probably wondering, hey, where'd you guys dig that out of the trash from? This is on TikTok. Basically a verified symbol, because it's a running gag in my videos. Like, it's cool. I'm on TikTok. I'm verified.
No, you're not.
Not verified. So that is like a V. So VibeCheck, because on this podcast, we don't want to like sound like we're on like an interview or something. Like, hey, we're glad to be here, or anything like that. We want to just vibing, talking casuals, talking live, being with the boys.
I think it actually came around because we kind of pride ourselves in catching vibes very well from each other and other people that we introduce ourselves to and stuff like that. And so when we meet new people, we're like, dude, you just gotta check their vibes.
Gotta check
So,
the vibe.
I don't even know about that vibe.
He was coming to me like with the idea of the podcast, and we were like, yeah, something about vibe, and I was like, boom, vibe check.
VibeCheck. Because I'm like, dude, it's just like his vibes, like it's like the biggest thing. I don't want to sound like a hippie here, but like you read someone's vibes, you know if they're genuine or not. And when I say like, do they get it, or if we get it, I think getting it. Well, that's because we were just having a conversation about this. We're like, what does getting it really mean? Yeah. I think someone who gets it, it basically means like somebody who can distinguish wrong from right. Right from wrong sounds better. I don't know why I said. Come on, podcast, we're start. But right from wrong in a given situation, and like see through anyone's facade or like some front they're putting on, and actually reading who they really are. Because everyone, it's just kind of like a defense mechanism when you meet someone new, or even a friend of yours, like not super close, or even in some situation, your bestest friends. They cannot be completely forward with you, but reading their vibe, you know where they generally come from, and you can adapt to that in the given situation, just know how to act around them. You kind of just see the truth of it. Blah, 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 blah.
I was going to say blah.
So someone who gets it, it's just that's basically the gist, but we're getting on a tangent. It's just kind of like you read the vibe, you know what the truth is, and you apply that truth to the situation. So anyways, VibeCheck. We were in Speaks' room. Robbie Speaks. Oh, we forgot to introduce you. Kidding. I just wasn't listening.
That twice.
Yeah. Hey, nothing on you, man.
No, we were discussing like the name of the podcast and how we should go about it. So I said, boom, vibe check, and then immediately I ripped out a piece of paper. It was actually my brother bought me a ring light, and I have it in my room right now. I use it for work, but I used the instruction manual. I ripped out a piece of paper. We got some Sharpies in the closet here, and we just tried to like make some combinations out of it. So we started off with vibe check with green. Why did we start with green?
Because green is the hippie thing. It's just kind of like, dude, vibes. Like green, dude. Like, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And he was like, dude, I'm like trying to get verified. Just make the V the verified symbol.
I was like, make it a verified symbol so it goes with the brand. Speaks goes, all right, so he draws it. We made it zigzag as Instagram, but I'm primarily on TikTok, and so are these guys actually. So we made it just a circle, and then we basically we made it a rectangle. I'm like, Speaks, we're not rectangular people.
No squares.
We're not squares, man.
No squares.
We just need a line. I was like, bro, just extend the E and we're good. And we were like, that's it. And so basically,
Come a long way.
we called the store called Fast Signs. We're not getting promoted by them, by the way, but called Fast Signs. Actually, get that paper back out.
All right, yeah.
And we negotiated a discount. Actually, we're like, hey, we're creators here. We'll give you guys a shout out. But then they said, no, we don't need a shout out. But I'm shouting them out anyways because they were like that genuine of company to like.
Very
be
fast.
Like, yeah.
Very fast.
They were fast making, and they're like, no, you guys don't need to shout us out. We know, like, we can tell you guys are passionate about like what you guys about to do. So we'll just give you a discount regardless. And I'm like, dude, you're a good guy, but better friend. It's a podcast. There's no skits here.
Right.
So then I said pie, right? No. So anyways, how accurate is that? VibeCheck, and we're like, just make that same thing. And popping. That's what we got here. That's what we got. So that's basically how we came up with the logo. That's why, not that's why, but VibeCheck, that basically just means like, we're talking, whatever we talk about here is just genuine vibes, nothing but truth, and we're hoping that the truth that, what we hope is truth and what we preach can be applied to any individual and help in any given situation through many hard times and make a difference in their life.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted me to say? Or difference?
Yeah, so not exactly
And then
that.
Robbie is
I was talking
about
about. That's what I was looking. All right, that's what I was looking for.
Oh,
so
yeah.
basically,
There's nothing on it. That's just
what I'm really excited about is that we all three come from very different perspectives of life, whether it be like income, territorial, just about anything. But our different backgrounds, I think, will be able to help a lot of you guys out. And I'm very eager to get that started up. Like, what do you guys say, man?
I mean,
Well, can I
basically,
pause you for 1 second?
Yeah.
We're talking different backgrounds. Because here we got the VibeCheck background, and then from this camera angle, what's going on, everybody? We have this background of our empty wall, and we have Nick in it too. So these backgrounds should basically give different angles in this podcast that you guys should feel connected because it's going to switch back and forth, and you guys won't click away. But back to backgrounds about our life. Nick, please take it away.
yeah. So hey, I'm still here. Basically, I have a very blessed life. I haven't had to go through anything too tough. Haven't had to face adversity, which these guys have. So I decided that maybe
You're off the podcast.
maybe it's time for me to make a change. I did corporate America for about a year, and then I was like, this is not for me. And then my buddy Shane asked me to come to LA and record some TikToks and stuff. So I was like, hey, why not? So I decided to do that and get some new perspectives, new experiences, and then, Robbie's here too. So I'm very, very excited for that.
Basically finding your passion here. You were
Exactly, yes. I have not found it, but I'm looking for it.
So we were debating whether or not to hop into an actual real topic, but we got 3 great guys here. Well, I guess 2 great guys. I don't want to be like
We
cocky.
got Shane
but,
over here.
you and me, and Nick's a leech. No, but basically, let's be mature, guys. This is a podcast. Okay. Anyways, but basically, we got what I would hope good guys around here. So I think even sharing our story should be kind of like the first podcast. So if you guys are bored already, I understand, but I think the story time is gonna be like, wow, yeah, this is really cool.
Speaking of that voice, we also wanted to just show you guys that there's a lot more to us than just the skits and the comedy and stuff like that. We have much more deeper levels, or at least I think we do.
No, honestly,
I don't really have it.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I did this series called Fart Jar on
It's like
TikTok, and it's just kind of like we open and it's like a fart comes out, and it's like, ha, gotcha. And then I'm looking at that, I'm like we have all 3 such serious talks that when other people listen to what we're saying, they're kind of like, oh, I didn't think of it that way, and we're like, yeah. And it's like, dude, I always thought you were all about hey Siri, and what? It's just water, not like what? It's just real life. And so basically, let's just hop right into the stories. So basically, we're gonna kind of say what we do now, how we got here, and how it brought us to LA, which means Los Angeles. I just found that out when I got here. Anyways, so Nick's like, I'm not amused. So basically, as most of you guys know, I make videos. Whether they're good or bad, I make videos, okay? And we're not, getting into that. Anyways, so I started making videos 2 years ago in college. Why I started is because, I guess I actually started when I was 12 years old.
Don't look those up on YouTube.
Yeah, don't look this up on YouTube.
It's
At
the
Shane
best
Nagy, go back to 2009 and check them out. They're really weird. Don't look at them. But no, it was always like kind of a passion. And then in college, I made one because I want to get a lot of likes on Instagram. I'm like, I got a good idea. I think it'd be funny. It was the one that we made at Planet Fitness.
Oh, yeah, the lunk alarm, man.
I'm like lifting weights, and I'm like, all right, baby, let's effing go. And we dropped the weights, and and a lot of people like that. And I was like, man, I like making people laugh. We gotta make some more videos. So I started consistently making them. And then one thing led to another, got on TikTok when that started blowing up. And it wasn't until June of 2020 that I had 100K on TikTok because I was making 2 videos a day every day. And basically, they started getting a lot of traction. I had my series take off, my It's Not Just Water series take off, my Verified TikToker series take off, Phone Smash, and my Oh My God Run with the Jason and stuff, and Shaggy.
I've never seen
Right,
any of
Scoop.
those. Yeah, I've never seen any of those. I didn't know.
You should watch my videos sometime.
I will, yeah.
Anyways, those 5 series were basically, they were taking off my account. In between June and late August, I gained 2 million followers. And now I'm just under 3, so I stay consistent. And with this consistency and this growth, it presented an opportunity to actually even have the chance to move out to LA. And my buddy Jalen here, he reached out to me and he's like, hey, dude, I like your content. I'm trying to form a team. And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to form a team. And he's like, dude, I live in LA. You trying to come out to LA? I'm like, dude, I'm trying to come out to LA. And so, LA. And we're looking for places to stay, made some content here, found a place, and here we are now. But you guys are probably wondering, Nagy, all right, rewind for a second. Sorry, I don't know what that was all about. But rewind for a second. Why did I start making videos in the first place? Well, I knew I wanted to go to LA. March of 2019, it was back in Kent State, and there was a philanthropy going on called the Greek Music Awards for Kappa Sigma. Shout out to the Kappa Sigma guys. And, my buddy's watching this right now. Probably not watching this. You're like, I don't like Nagy. His videos suck at this point. Kidding. Anyways, good guy, but a better friend. You guys know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, I made this big Uptown Funk music video. And my parents are divorced, right? And I haven't got a picture with them at this time. It had to be 10 or 11 years because they divorced when I was a child. And so I was thinking, okay, at this philanthropy, whoever wins gets a big trophy. So if I make a really good video and my dad and my mom are there, I can use that trophy as an excuse to get them to take a picture with me.
This is awesome, man.
It's a sad thing, but it's true. And so I was just praying to God. I'm like, if this is something I'm meant to do, this is meant to be. Because I never took any video classes or any sort of, I was a managerial marketing major at Kent, so I never did anything like that. But I was like, if I can have this natural skill and make a insanely awesome video or whatever and be out the competition and get a picture of my family, and then I'm gonna take that as a sign of something. But more importantly, there was a bigger trophy on the line. It was a picture of my family. So one thing led to another, and you were up to, hey, we basically did it. We dropped it down, and it won the whole philanthropy. And at the end, I did end up getting a picture of my mother and father, and I actually cried that night of happiness. I know you guys thinking, Nagy, you crying? Yeah, I'm an emotional guy. What are you gonna do with this podcast? I got a lot of stuff on my mind I want to tell you guys. You know what I mean? And so basically, I knew that night, when God gave me that opportunity to have that picture of my family, that ultimate trophy, through my talent of making videos, that's what I was supposed to do with my life. And anytime I'm struggling with anything now, when I'm filming, I'm in the zone, I'm happy, and it's what I want to do because, my goal is to be an actor and, in movies or whatever, to be on a sitcom, kind of like Chandler Bing from Friends. Could that show be any funnier? I want to be in a sitcom, something like that. And obviously, in the meantime, I want to build up my social media presence to transition in that field, hopefully. But the ultimate passion is to honestly spread positivity, make people happy. Like when I watch Friends, I'm like, man, there's no troubles in the world. I'm happy. This is funny. And I'm hoping my videos and what I do can spread that same laughter and positivity, make people, even for a second, forget their troubles and make someone happy. Because I know pain and misery, and it ain't fun. And I hate it. I can't stand seeing people cry. You know, I wake up every morning and Speaks is like, ah! I'm like, Robbie, what's wrong? He goes, the milk is spoiled and I have frosted flakes. And I'm just like, dude, and I'm like, I'll go out to Giant Eagle and I'll buy you some more milk.
Such an empathetic man.
It crushed me, but that's how I knew it's what I had to do. Made some videos, made some TikToks, had some fortunate traction. Now I'm out in LA, and I'm going to continue doing that to become an actor and chase the dream. That's pretty much my story. So now I'll throw it to Speaks.
We're just doing some intros today. What's up, guys? Like I said, my name is Robbie J. Bobby.
Hey, Robert! Hey!
Yeah, Robbie! Yeah! So as far as that goes, for starters, I think I have a lot more of a different background than a lot of people. So just for starters, I was born in Columbus, Ohio, 614 baby. Go Ohio State Buckeyes. I know they lost, but best team out there. As far as that goes, yeah, I was just raised a different family than most. I mean, raised with both my parents. My grandma lived with us, and my two older brothers and the younger sister. Great family, loved them all. It was just a little bit different than most. So growing up, we went through a lot of stuff, but so I've experienced a lot more, and probably a little bit more I'll be comfortable with sharing with you guys down the line. If you guys want to reach out, feel free. My Instagram, TikTok, Robbie J. Bobby. But
MySpace.
MySpace, I think that's just Robert Speaks. I don't think it's Robbie J. Bobby, yeah. But anyways, my parents ended up divorcing in about 7th grade, but ever since that moment, it was a pivotal moment in my life that basically kind of like shook my world. And I think that most people that go through hardships have a really strong character that builds them up for the future. And I think that's kind of like God's plan. We went to church this morning and they talked exactly about that, how you need to how God puts you through some hard times and difficult situations so that you can be there for somebody else in the future, and it kind of like guides them along that path. But that's just my opinion, of course. But since 7th grade, me and my mom, we went out to Newark, Ohio, and I was tried like 3 different middle schools in 8th grade. It was an interesting time to say the least. But I always had like kind of like trouble making new friends, swapping to every school from school to school, and through each of those experiences, it built me to learn how to create relationships, and that's what I love doing. I love creating relationships and building an authentic one that I genuinely care about with every single person that I meet. So going into high school, I was the new kid basically. I went to the high school with my mom, and I remember stepping out on football practice one day. I have like a white beater on, some janky shorts, and my J's on. It was like they were knockoff J's. I'm gonna be honest. They're called Mohammeds, but. They're really super knockoff J's, but I walk up to the football field acting like, hot stuff, and just, I don't know, I just was myself, and I was accepted by the football team, and that's how I knew I had to, start creating relationships right off the bat. So going from sport to sport, I kind of like focused on that, and it really drove me to get the camaraderie of being in a brotherhood, having the support of others on my team, and learning from different perspectives back to back. So to give you guys another background, my mom wasn't able to, she didn't really have the most financial situation going on for her. So I actually had to move out of my mom's house, and I lived with friends all throughout high school. So I lived with 5 different families, which if any of you guys see this, I love you guys to death and I'm very thankful for you. But that situation right there has created so many opportunities for me. The way that I saw that each of them loved me like in a different way, but they all saw that I had an ambition that was different than a lot of people my age to succeed and go further in life than what my situation was.
Wanted to be a hockey player, really bad.
I'd never played hockey in my life.
I wanted to be a ballet dancer, and they knew that. They pushed me down.
But no, I always gave 100% effort. And like I said, when you create authentic relationships and you have an actual passion and ambition to succeed, people are going to help you. It's just all about having the right guidance to do that. And that's exactly what I want to do. Basically, I talked about Kent. I went to Kent, love Kent State University. I actually ended up winning Homecoming King last year, which was a blessing in itself. But like I said, it all comes down to genuine, authentic relationship building. But like I said, that's what I want to do, is basically be a life coach and a mentor to many other kids that went through my situation or are going through anything. I just want to be there for them, whether it be through going from school to school or just doing it over TikTok. And I just blasted out my new TikTok. It's at Robbie J. Bobby, just like everything else.
I should follow you sometime.
Oh.
You're like, wait, you don't already follow me? You shouldn't name. I seen the kitchen.
You have fire content. I heard. I haven't seen it.
We
got fire
It's
content.
firing.
But yeah, so it just got launched that off. I'm very excited to get that started out. But I wanted to come out here with these guys because I know they're genuine individuals. I know Nagy can seem a little off sometimes, but he's all there all the time.
He's always talking about pie.
Like, what about pie? I don't even like pie.
Yeah, because look at this camera too.
Oh, I get a little double action?
Yeah, a little double action.
But yeah, I just knew that these two guys were very genuine. Actually, I met Nick maybe two months ago.
I met you yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
But they ended up coming to Columbus.
Nick's his name, yeah, okay.
At my grandpa's house in which I was living in, and I was just slinging kitchen cutlery. That was my full-time job at the time, and I still do it. I love doing it because through that I get to create authentic relationships through sales. But just the opportunity to come out here and network with individuals to create my brand and make sure that I can be there for a vast amount of people, whether it be through their networks, through my own. If we can collab and make it something special for each individual from our different backgrounds, that's what we're here for. So we just really hope that we can be that difference or be a light. It's kind of weird, it's like the ring light.
Yeah.
But if we can be a light to you in any
We
way.
have this on our ring light. We bought it yesterday. It was and his microphone. This is our cute little setup. We were thinking about getting like a picture of all three of us like holding hands in the middle here, just to show that we're like actually friends. This isn't fake.
We'll show them the friendship wall too once we get back.
But we thought that was too much. That was too much. So we didn't do it yet, but we're looking into it.
Yeah, guys, so that's basically the gist of my story. So if you guys ever feel free to reach out. Robbie J. Bobby, like I said, but
buy his knives. That's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, it's all a sales tactic, really. That's all I'm here for. But no, I just want to introduce my buddy Nick McEwen. Go ahead and run it off.
Once again, Nick P. McEwen is all my tags on social media. These guys have a much more interesting story than I do.
Well, you told your story like in the beginning of it.
Yeah, but I just want to go over it again. I have 4 siblings, quadruplets. Family is very important to me. Yes. You didn't even
know that.
Yeah, I have 4 siblings that are quadruplets. It's like
That's
1
insane.
in a million or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But family is a big thing to me, so that's why it was kind of hard for me to move out of here. I've been a guy who's tried to make himself as comfortable as possible, and what I'm trying to do right now is try to put myself in uncomfortable situations, because that's how you're gonna grow.
Amen.
Yeah, like no cap. Well, one, I asked if you said your story before, because I thought we threw it back and you'd be like, oh my god, I gotta see it. Oh yeah, so anyways, I actually, because I don't know how long we've been talking for it. This is my first ever podcast. I'm still learning.
It's been a really long time.
It's been a long time. No, but Nick, I literally had seen him, already putting himself in uncomfortable situations. Like I was in the shower yesterday morning, and then Nick walked in and he helped me in the shower with me. And I'm like, and Nick goes, I'm uncomfortable, but I need to grow. And I'm like, can you at least just hang?
You don't want to grow. You don't want to grow like that.
I'm like, you have me the shampoo, man? Nick goes, yeah. No, but sorry, you told me not to say that.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
Nick goes, it was weird, but I grew.
Continuing on, yeah, I've been working with Nagy for, it's been what, like a year now?
Work? I thought this has been a friendship.
We've had a friendship since.
We signed a contract. It's just a business.
I didn't sign that. I didn't agree to sign that.
We're just business.
We didn't sign that. But I've been making TikToks with Nagy for like a year or so, and it's been a whole lot of fun. Hey, I'm talking now. It's my time.
Sorry.
I've been making TikToks with him for about a year. It's been a lot of fun, and I can see myself doing something like that, because my goal is to make other people happy. Because I've been at points in my life where I've been like very, very depressed, very anxious. So spreading positivity is a huge thing for me, and I think this is a great way to do it with this podcast, with TikTok, any social media platform. So that's kind of why I'm here.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I don't think we should lie to the fans or friends down there who are watching. My ultimate goal is not to make people happy or anything like that. Spreading positivity. I want to control the army of Anubis. You know, I don't care to make people happy or spreading this positivity. I want world domination. See you guys in Power Hungry. And we're going to go to Egypt, and we're not revealing that yet.
Yeah. Not yet.
Okay, not
Week
yet.
10.
Week 10. But, all right, cancel. It's like, yeah, what are you talking about? Cancel the flight to Egypt. But anyways, yeah, I guess that's basically our stories. And that's why we're here in LA right now. So I think that pretty much sums it up. We're gonna try to do again 2 podcasts a week. Our next one is gonna be about spreading positivity, a bunch of cliche stuff. No, but I'm not gonna spoil it yet. But it's gonna be about positivity and a perspective that Speaks actually gave me. That it was a wake up call. It's just, you know, one of our biggest influencers for all of us is Gary Vee. And, you know, Gary, if you ever watch this and you're thinking, these guys are amateurs, I understand, but we're going to say something that it sounds like Gary Vee would say because it sounded so good. He came up with it himself.
Honestly, when he came up with the situation that he was in, I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm not in that situation. I don't know what advice to give you. So I had to come up with something on the fly, and I mean, God gift. Turned out to be good.
Yeah, God speaking through somebody, and just, yeah, it was great. I don't even know if it's good right now, but
yeah.
But bottom line, guys, I guess we'll summarize this up. We will, for the next future podcast, we're gonna go on TikTok live, and so anyone, follow me on TikTok at Nagy, at Robbie J Bobby, at Nick P McEwen. We're gonna go live, and we're gonna film it live. So that basically that basically sums up this podcast. You have watched VibeCheck for the first time, and that's pretty much everything for me. Any closing words?
Yeah, just make sure to tune in next week. I'm excited
This
to share
week.
some great
Thursdays.
This week. This
Sundays
Thursday.
and Thursdays.
Sundays
Thanks
and
for tuning
Thursdays. Yeah, be sure to tune in. We love you guys. Much love.
Peace.